What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day number 16. It has been a pretty good 24 hours. As you can see here, we finally hit account level 70. We're only 15 levels away from getting to maximum level in terms of what we can get on the account. And it's feeling pretty good. It is rather slow. Like, the levels come like once every 2 or 3 days, I think, at this point. As you can see here, most of our characters now are still in purple, just struggling to get past this the seventh level of gear. Starting to get some characters that are getting close, but it is taking a little bit of time. I have been working on just trying to like get them as strong as possible. I've been focusing more on my weaker end characters, like on this top row, so that they are stronger for Emperor Palpatine. We'll give him a go today and sort of see if we can beat him, of course. I'm just going to put this onto... Actually, is it worth putting it onto Chopper? Yeah, it is worth putting it onto Chopper at the moment. But yeah, it's been pretty good. We're just slowly working our way through. As you can see here, 7,000 power on Chopper, 6,900 power on Hera. Like, our units are fairly strong. Ezra is also doing quite well at 8,900. Oh, we can put this on too. Okay, so we will do that. Beautiful. And that just makes him a little bit stronger again. So yeah, we're traveling really well with this account right now. Zeb is almost 7 stars, which is great. We've got two sources of tokens for Chopper, which is really good. The only one who hasn't had a little bit of love at the moment is Hera, which is not the end of the world. I think I'm going to focus on Zeb and get Zeb up there, and then focus on Hera. Hera's a little bit harder to get, as I've said before in other videos. She's only available in the hard store and in a hard battle. She is available from galactic battlefronts, but they are fairly difficult to get, and I know for a fact they're not called galactic battlefronts. They are from, oh yeah, galactic battles. This tile here. I haven't started this one today, so that's what I'm going to do next. This game mode is quite difficult, I'm finding, to try and get enough to push through. I need to really work on my other team. My dark side team is doing okay. It's still not the best. It is lacking just really the star ranking to make them more powerful. And I think it also just goes hand in hand with the fact that I am working more so on my light side team because I'm working towards Palpatine. I have really been thinking carefully about how I go about building my dark side team. I watched a video by I think it was Nooch Too Good, and there was also one by Arnold in regards to this Empire team and just how strong they are. So I really want to see how they go. I'm pretty sure this is the one here. Yeah, General Veers, Admiral Pierre, Colonel Stark, Dark Trooper, and Range Trooper. So I really want to try this Trooper one out. As you can see, though, I am missing a few of the characters. Range Trooper, I don't think I forgot. I've got 2 tokens for it, so I can start farming him, which I haven't started yet. Piet, I don't even know where he comes from. 6B hard. Okay, so I can do that. That shouldn't be too difficult. I can push up to that level already. My dark side, though, I don't know if they're strong enough to actually get it done. We'd have to test it out. We're definitely not talking about Night Sister. And General Veers. General Veers is available in a couple of the shops, so I can start working towards him. I haven't done it yet, though, because if we go to this shop, there is a character that I'm currently working on. As you can see, I'm getting a couple of the materials just to try and save up to get as close as I can. It is Chopper. So he's our main one, I think, at the moment, because I want him at 7 stars just to say that he's finished. The other interesting thing that's come about is I've finally unlocked the level where I can fight and collect shards for for Captain Rex. So as much as I would love to get him like tomorrow, it's going to take a bit of time to actually get him. So I'm just going to do that slowly, which is the reason why I'm still working on getting Chopper to 7 stars. I don't think that's a bad investment. He's a really good unit. I really want to see how he fares, and I really want to just sort of work my way into getting him even stronger. I'm going to do a battle just for fun while I keep talking about the account. Overall, the account has done really well. It's more just about trying to make sure that everyone is settled in and we've got people where we need them to be. at the moment the account is able to do a lot of content, but it is, especially with that Galactic War, it is starting to get limited because I've only got one team that is super strong. I feel like it's good to have a strong team to start off with because you want a team that can at least answer for most of the things that you do. But the only other thing that the only other problem is that you lack a hard side or a strong dark side team at the moment. So I really want to make sure that I can get a set of characters that are good. So I think the main plan at the moment is more so going to be focused on just finishing up getting Palpatine. Even though we might not use him straight away in a team, it'd be good to just have him because he's like one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I'm gonna do that just for fun, and then I would start working towards maybe the Imperial Commanders team or whatever it is with Piet and all that sort of stuff. The characters I showed you just a moment ago. I think that'll be good to just try and work my way through that and just sort of see how that sort of plays out. It's going to be probably a bit of time. I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually farm those characters. I imagine I'm just going to have to keep doing it and just sort of see what happens. But it's good. I've got a few goals that I really want to set myself in this game and just sort of chip along and see how things go. And I think that's probably one of the best things about this game is that providing you have an idea as to where you're going and what it is that you want to do in the game, I think you really can't go wrong. As much as I agree that, following a meta or following someone who has done it before is a good idea if you're lost, I think you don't want to put too much pressure to just push and do the hardest things or push to get everything as quickly as possible. I think it's all right to take your time and just sort of enjoy it. And the last 2 weeks and a bit that I've been playing this game, I've been playing a little bit of both. Like I've been working pretty hard to have progress because obviously, like I'm showing new videos sort of daily or semi daily. Um, they fluctuate between like the PvP video, and if you didn't see yesterday's video, please check it out. That was to talk about combat for basic synergy with units, and we use the Phoenix Squad as an example for those of you who are starting the game and are looking for advice on how to synergize and what synergy looks like with the Phoenix Squad, a team you can get relatively early. Uh, it is a good video to watch, so I hope you enjoy it and I hope you'll check it out. I think it's also good for returning players who are just looking to have a little bit of fun and remember sort of how synergies can work. It's all about reading your abilities. But going back to what I was saying, I think it's really important to feel like you can just step aside from like the grind of I'm going to work towards Emperor Palpatine, I'm going to work towards R2D2, I'm going to work towards, any of the other galactic heroes. I think it's good to just sort of step back and go, oh, I am just going to farm Captain Rex because I want to, or I'm just going to farm. There's another character that I really want to get. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find him. Where is it? No, 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 no. Yes, Cal Kestis. I'm a big Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor fan. I'm playing Jedi Survivor at the moment on my PlayStation, and Cal Kestis is one of my favorite Jedi's. So taking the time to get Cal at one point, I'm really looking forward to, and he's a Cantina battle. So I know there's a Galactic Legend version, or like there's a higher tiered version of him as well. But I'm looking forward to maybe putting this team together and seeing sort of how it goes. So I don't know, like there's just a lot to work with at the moment, and I think it's important to take some time off. If you're playing an MMO, like constantly pushing for like the top gear is fun for a while, but you can burn out. And when you do burn out, you tend to burn out fairly hard. I really want people to know that they can just sort of sit down, play this game just sort of casually, and understand that it's okay because you're only working to your own requirements. So as long as you're doing that, I think that's probably the more important thing. I think what a lot of YouTubers have said is, and I do certainly agree with it, is that this game is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I've noticed this a lot over the last couple of days. Watching the account sort of slowly crawl up the levels, being days where I don't really get any progression done, and it's really just about either trying to get the shards that I need to level up the star rating, or trying to just grind my way up to get the equipment needed to get to even just rank 8. I can't imagine how far the ranking system goes. It might be 13. I'm really not sure. I'm guessing that's what it could be based on what you need to unlock the relics. But if that is the case, I can't imagine how long it takes to get that far, because like it has been, I would say it's been probably about 4 or 5 days since we've got most of our characters to rank 7, and not one of them has hit rank 8 yet. So the grind is really slow, but in saying that though, that's what I enjoy about it as well. Like, it's fun to work on it just gradually and then just farm some fun stuff in the meantime, knowing that the only real person I'm competing with is myself. And when I finally get to that point where I'm level 85, I'm not going to be combat viable. There's people that have played this game for years, and it's just not possible to try and keep up with them, at least for the time being. I think at some stage you will find that you will be able to compete with them, but it also depends on how well you can utilize what are good teams and how well you can utilize your resources and all that sort of stuff. I think it is possible at some stage to be able to compete with like some of the bigger players, but if you look at like someone like Arnold and Nooch Too Good, like these guys are a multi-million galactic power players. I know there's other players out there, but those are the two I've sort of seen at the moment. I know there was one I wanted to watch. I can't remember his name, but regardless, there's plenty of people out there who have multi-million galactic power accounts that are in some cases free to play as well. So I think it's more about just understanding that you are on the treadmill and you're just going to have to keep pushing for as much as you can. So I think it's going to be interesting. I was thinking about making another review video after the first month and sort of sharing my thoughts a little bit more on it, but I haven't decided yet. Obviously, we've still got a little bit of time before that. So I will be interested to see like where the account sits at the end of that month, because if we're 85 in a month, that's really quick. It's really quick, and it's probably a lot quicker than what it has been in the past. But at the same time, too, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm missing at 85. So I don't feel like I'm going to have a lot of very strong characters at 85. I feel like if I only have like the Phoenix squad and maybe one decent dark side team, then there's still a lot of work to do. So I don't know. But I think that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. It's really just now about playing for the long term and keeping the mindset in place and understanding what it is that you're working towards. I think really trying to set up some goals for yourself playing at this point in time, even as early as what I am in the account, is probably the key. The more you can plan it out and understand what you're trying to do, I think it makes it a lot easier for you to go, oh, it's okay if I don't really progress. I know I'm sort of repeating myself at the moment, but I think it's important. I think a lot of people get caught up in the race and go, oh, if I'm not competitive now, then I'll never will be. Whereas like there's people who leave the game, there's people who stop for a certain amounts of time. There's some people that just don't progress, and you manage to progress a little bit quicker than what they will. So there is plenty of opportunity, but I think it just gets to the point where you have to be there for a significant amount of time, and the more time that you're at it, obviously, the better you get. So, as I said, I'm in this for the long haul at this stage. It might change in the future, but at this point, um, a month is really going to be pretty easy. I can easily see myself playing this for the rest of this month, and then I think we'll just take it basically 1 month from then on, just on and on and on, and sort of see how it goes. I am aiming to get at least a year out of this, because I want to see uh, I want to see what the account looks like after a year. I think that'd be a really good video to watch. I really want to see like how far we sort of progress, and this is why I'm sort of uploading every day. I want to sort of see it. I want people to be able to look at it almost day by day and go, oh well, that's what my account could look like at the end of 365 days. So that's where I'm aiming for right now. I know I said this before, but I think that's it for the video. There's really not much more to say other than the fact that I'm having fun. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10 subscribers at the moment. We had a new one the other day. It's the 6th subscriber. So thank you very much for joining us. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. You take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.